Hello, everybody. This is episode 137 of the Burt and Bird podcast. We're joined here today with your boy Bert and also a very burnt out burger. So this burger's burnt as fuck. Yeah, no, we had a very eventful weekend. We had our draft party, as I believe was alluded to last episode. So that was a hoot. Right, burger?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Very good. Very good. Yeah. So the group of guys that we draft with are like huge pussies. And we always ask them to bring alcohol to like party with us. And they always bring a lot, but they never really like drink with us. It's usually just me and Burger getting down and dirty. And it's, yep. So, so with the abundance of alcohol, Burger had drank it all by himself last night. I was following him, or at a very long distance away. He was on the horizon. I could still see him, but yeah. No, it was good. It was a good time. Everybody's roasting the shit out of you, like, holy shit, I can't believe Burger took that guy. That was so dumb. Trying to give you a hard time, yeah. It's a lot of fun.
I don't want to do this.
No. You've made me record when I didn't feel good either. That's okay.
I didn't make you do anything. You did it yourself.
Yeah, okay, buddy.
I never had to talk you into doing it. You were like, I'm sick. You ready? I'm like, yep.
Oh, it's probably because I know that if I did try and get out of it, you'd give me a hard time.
No. Anyways, well, yeah, it depends on how sick you were, but also I just think you do it too. You don't have to blame it on somebody else forcing you. You could just say, hey, I know this needs to be done. Let's do it. So you could actually take the initiative and say, you know what, this podcast is my blood, sweat, and tears. I will do it, rain or shine. Instead, you're like, no, you forced me to. So
you forced me, buddy.
You had a chance to actually sound cool
really
there, but
bring it out
like you normally do. So we had our draft party yesterday, as Bert said. Tons of alcohol, nobody drinking it besides me, literally just me. Bert was there a little bit, but not even close. And
just because his was so abundantly bad.
Yeah, this is the worst hangover I've ever had in my life. And I might have to call into work tomorrow. We drafted on Saturday, and it's Sunday while we're recording this. And I might have to call in tomorrow for how shitty I feel. It just amazes me how bad my tummy hurts right now.
Yeah, no, that'll do that.
I go in spurts where I get out of bed and play Xbox for a bit or try to clean up a little bit. Brought my stuff in from the car, and then it comes too much and I have to lay down again. I did manage to drive over to my parents today and had dinner with them. That's good. Walked our little dog around. I mean, not very good, but I did take him for a little walk and was feeling good, feeling better. I thought I was good to go, and then I came back here and was just playing some Xbox, waiting for you, and it just came back again.
Yeah, that's my favorite. You know, when your body keeps tricking you, you're like, oh yeah, I'm out of the woods. I'm out of the woods. And then you just get fucking just hammered with it again.
Yeah, no, this is really gay. This is just annoying more than anything. It's like, come on, dude. Quit being a pussy.
Real. Yeah.
But, we'll see. I mean, people are going to be like, drink some Gatorade, drink some of I did. I specifically went to Walmart and got like a Gator Light, which is basically made for hangovers, but they advertise it as extra electrolytes and stuff like that. They had a liquid IV there.
That stuff is really good.
They said that when you drink one glass of water, it's like drinking 4 glasses or something like that.
Mm-hmm. It's like super.
Now here's my question: How does that work? Is there more H2O in it? Like I don't get it. Like,
you know, I never really thought about that.
How can I have a little plastic water bottle and I dump a powder in it, and now there's like 8 plastic water bottles in there now? I don't. Like, water's water, right? Like, it's not like, there's like, there's like a 2-liter worth of sugar in there. Like, that makes sense. Mm-hmm. But I was wondering how they did that. I'm like, how the fuck can you add more water without literally just pouring in more water?
Yeah, that's a weird one. I'm sure it has something to do with higher that doesn't really make sense.
A higher power.
Higher potency, density. Yeah, I'm not sure.
Yeah, me neither. So
that's a goofy one. You know, here's something you never really consider. Maybe they're lying.
Mm-hmm. Perhaps. I think I might go on Reddit and go to explain like I'm 5 and have them explain to me like I'm 5. And maybe they can help us out, because I just, how do you make water more watery, I guess?
That is the question, yeah.
So, I don't know, but it was a good draft, though. I'm still happy with the team that I drafted.
Very good.
Yeah, no.
A lot of people were concerned, but
people were just giving me shit. Like,
yeah, I think that's the biggest thing.
Nobody was concerned. People were giving me shit about it. Yeah, no, I'm happy with it. So if we get a fantasy guy on or a football guy, we can read off our rosters then. But
or Russ, you know, whenever he comes on.
Russ.
Yeah. Russell?
Russ who? Oh, Russell. Oh, Russell. Russell Hands. Yeah. Fucking idiot.
Russell
Goddamn. We have his B&B are in a fantasy league with Russell Hands, as we said.
Mm-hmm.
And 9 days is our draft for that one. So
take that one by storm too.
Yeah, I'm not drinking ever again.
What? Come on.
You don't even drink that much either. Why are you trying to act like a Chad right now?
There's a difference between drinking a moderate amount and severely over drinking. Yeah, I didn't have 3
You're not
shots
talking
at a time
about a
every time I
modern.
drink.
You're not talking about a modern amount when you said come on. You're like, come on, man, you got to drink with us at Applebee's. That's not what you're talking about. You're trying to be a Chad.
No.
Acting like it's no big deal.
I don't know what you're talking about.
As we said in Reddit, you're a 24-year-old virgin that hasn't even held hands with a girl, in which that post went viral. You have never held hands with somebody. You fucking danced with somebody for choir. That is not being romantically involved with anybody. You're so fucking gay. Yes, I do know.
Nah.
Somebody asked if you got head.
Yeah, that was fucking genius.
I want to say I never
really
held
understand.
hands with anybody. Why do you think head would be a part of the fucking question?
Yeah. What if you do not touch my hands? I need to
Don't touch my fucking hands.
I need to stay pure for Reddit. Yeah.
Yeah. Speaking of pure, I wanted to bring this up a while ago, but
shit, okay.
Somebody posted this on Facebook.
All right.
They shared something, and I read it, and it was, oh boy, I'm gonna send you the picture, and then I'll read it. So here's the picture. Send it to you on Snap.
Okay.
So Daddy's just scrolling through Facebook, and this is what he sees.
Yep. Let's see.
So it catches my eye.
Okay. On Facebook, huh?
Yep.
Okay.
So, to the viewers, it's a wife getting ready to be married, like she's getting ready for her wedding. She has nothing on but a thong facing away from the camera. And it looks like her husband is tying the wedding dress.
Uh-huh.
Like he's bent over, acting like he's tying some shoes or something on the dress wherever these strings are. So that's what it looks like. Now maybe it's a bridesmaid and a what are the guys called? The bridesmaids. What are the guys called, Bert? Fucking groomsmen. Thank you, you fucking idiot.
Yeah.
It might be they're together, but it literally looks like a husband helping his wife get his wedding dress on, which sounds cute.
It's illegal.
But I was like, aren't you not supposed to see your wife until she's walking down the aisle? This guy don't give a fuck. He's literally tying a string.
Uh-huh.
So, and then I was thinking like Tater's wedding, where his wife actually had her brother be the maid of honor. So maybe these two are brother and sister.
That's sketch.
And, you know, like, hey, we taken a bath together, sis, when we were kids. Hey, this ain't nothing weird.
It's only weird if you make it weird, right?
Yeah, exactly. So maybe it's that. But there's an article or a list underneath it, and it says 20 tips for a husband.
All right.
Then it goes in and it says all of these things.
Okay.
Don't yell at your wife. Don't use derogatory terms. Never compare your wife to another woman. Your marital love, affection, compliments are for her only. Never neglect your sexual intimacy. Blah, blah, blah. After each one is a parenthesis and a Bible verse.
Hell yeah.
So
Okay.
So we're starting to really add a lot of things together here.
Yeah,
First of all, these are very, very basic things.
very basic, yeah.
Don't yell at your wife, Kay. Don't use derogatory terms, Kay. Never compare your wife to another woman. Disagree. I will say my wife is hotter than any other woman I see. I will do that.
Shitty list. The last one is have fun.
Yeah. Yeah.
Number 10.
Your marital love, affection, compliments are for her only. No.
I don't know what that means, but
I have words that I only use to describe my wife.
Oh, I see.
So I can only call my wife beautiful. I can say this is a really cool sunset. I can't say it's a beautiful sunset, I guess. Whatever. There's Bible verses after each of these to back up the advice. But wait a minute. There was literally just a picture of a fucking chick in a thong.
Mm-hmm.
And now they're posting Bible verses underneath it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
So there's another unique combination. And now we have a brother and sister committing incest, I guess. I don't really know what's happening here. But this is the best part. This is the best part. Number 2, I read, don't use derogatory terms. She can become whatever you call her. Is the
Bible
is the
associated
advice. Is the advice.
Oh, I see.
Don't use derogatory terms. She can become whatever you call her. And then they quote Genesis 2:19. Now, I've read Genesis.
I know that one.
Genesis is a very popular one. I don't remember a lot of marital advice in Genesis. To those of you that don't know what the Bible is, no, I'm kidding. Genesis is the book of creation, how everything was made and how humans were made, and the beginning stages of life and humanity and Garden of Eden, Noah's Ark, Tower of Babel. You know, it's a good book.
Yeah.
It's like, damn, that's not a lot of. I don't really remember a lot of marital advice Genesis?
This is going to be a little abstract.
So I go look up the verse, and here's the verse. Now remind you, the tip is don't use derogatory terms. She can become whatever you call her, is the tip.
Okay.
And here's Genesis 2:19. Now the Lord God had formed out of the ground all the wild animals and all the birds in the sky. He brought them to the man to see what he would name them, and whatever the man called each living creature, that was its name. Now, we don't need Joey Tree to come on here.
To break this one down.
This is literally the Bible verse where Adam named animals. Like, that's it. He looked at a frog and said, scratched his chin. Frog. Next. Deer comes up. Deer. Next. Whale flops up to him. Whale. That's what this verse is. Mm-hmm. And whatever Adam called that animal is what it is called. This has nothing to do with using derogatory terms towards your wife, and she becomes whatever you call her.
If anything, that almost seems more insulting.
Yeah,
it's
so
like,
this
she's
fucking...
so simple that you can...
She's a whore, so now she's going to go suck everyone off. Like, this fucking list just has so much bullshit going on with it. You have porn as your picture with Bible verses underneath it. You have a husband getting his wife's dress on her, which you don't do. Or it's a brother and sister, or it's I'm guessing it's a bridesmaid and a groomsman, maybe, but this kind of looks like a fucking wedding dress. I'm stupid and don't know anything about fashion, so I don't know. Maybe it is. But why would you fucking have a bridesman and a groomsman when you're talking about husband and wife? It's weird.
None
so
of it's really matching up.
And then the fucking tips in it are so simple, like have fun. And on top of it, they're literally taking something out of, like I think Joey talked about this, but they take a scripture out and then without any context behind it, it makes sense. But if you look at it in the context of things, it very much doesn't. However, the Genesis one that I brought up, no context is needed because the verse explains itself right there and then. And the verse has nothing to do with husband and wife. The verse has nothing to do with derogatory terms. It's why it's just Adam calling a frog a frog. That's all it fucking is. That's literally is all it is. That's a moose. That's an otter. That's a gopher. That's all he's saying. And for some reason, they're like, so this means when I talk to my wife, I can't use derogatory terms. The word negative or derogatory is nowhere in that Bible verse. And my wife becomes what I call her. That's some male-centric thinking, by the way. Where Now, I get, like... There's some, I guess, basic psychology, like if you keep making your wife think she's no good, I mean, she'll think she's no good, or same thing with your kids or your friends or yourself, right? But this is saying derogatory terms because she will become what you call her. So if I call my wife a fucking bitch, I guess she's going to turn into an actual bitch.
It's magic.
It's like, I'll show you a bitch.
Oh, boy. Yeah.
So if I call my wife Emma Watson, does that mean she becomes Emma Watson now all of a sudden?
There we go.
If I call my wife $1 million, does she fucking turn into that? Like, there's so many things wrong with this, and I just had to bring it up.
That's a good one.
The note in our Discord is, that's not what it means. Plus, you are showing butt cheeks.
I wondered what that was. For some reason, I thought that was related to me, and I was really concerned.
Yeah.
Like, oh, okay. What did I do this time?
You're showing your butt cheeks.
Yup.
Speaking of butt cheeks, I was watching porn today.
Same.
and to help with my hangover. Trying to get this tequila out of me any way that I can.
Yeah.
And I don't know why I was in the comment section, but someone said these two know how to fuck. I'm like, ooh, must be a good one. And it was nothing but the girl eating the guy's ass.
Huh.
Like, literally
False
the guy would get on his hands and knees with his face towards the camera, and she would just bury a fucking face right into his ass.
Oh,
and you see the guy going, I try to give it a chance to skip ahead because the girl is pretty fucking hot. And then, like, you know, you're skipping ahead. Next, like, while you're skipping, you can see, like, freeze frames. And there's a freeze frame of her, like, spreading his ass cheeks and pointing at his butthole. Well, she probably wasn't pointing at it. She's probably doing more than that, but...
Yeah, very close pointing.
Yeah, very close pointing.
Yeah.
Yeah, not my thing.
No, thank you.
I think she was also, like, banging him doggy style, but she didn't have a strap on, so she was just smacking her cooch up against it.
Huh. That's a play.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's very exotic of you.
That guy's pretty gay.
That guy's super gay.
Yeah. That's how I imagine you're going to be.
Oh, yeah. Probably. You see it and you're like, you know, that's a great idea. I'm going to write that in my notebook.
Yeah. They say, like, the male G-spot's in the butthole.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, no, it is not. My G-spot is my fucking cock and balls.
Yup.
That's what Daddy likes.
Yours must be broken, sir.
Yeah, mine. I don't got nothing in my butt.
Nope.
I've checked. Looked around in there.
Maybe there's little elves in there giving you.
Yeah. Yeah. No. They're like, oh no, it feels really good. I'm like, I don't care. I don't care. Yeah, I don't want to be gay, Kay.
Yeah.
If you're gonna be gay, but I'm not putting my finger in my ass.
That's the price you gotta pay, Burger.
For some fun, nah.
And just for some fun, that's it, yeah.
That's probably what happens with sex addicts. They get bored with just regular sex, so they just start going to the butthole. Like, got nothing else.
Yeah. Yeah.
I've never had an experimenting phase. I think I always knew from the get-go what I liked and what I didn't like.
Like, girls are pretty cool.
Yeah, I like women. I figured that out in literally like 3 years old, I think.
Yeah.
When I saw my neighbor and she was looking good, I was like, that's it.
There it is. It was made. The choice was made.
Yep. So, yeah. Yeah. No, that was... I didn't nut to that.
No. That'd be a weird one. That's why you just gotta sit there and like, huh.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Man, this guy's like, these people know how to fuck. Really? Because sure it looks like they don't, actually. Or they're kind of doing everything but that.
As a matter of fact, yeah.
As a matter of fact, they're backwards. She's trying to stick it in him.
Yeah.
But she ain't got nothing to stick it with.
Yeah.
Like Bert.
Bruh.
Lol. So, yeah.
Pretty much.
There's my rant. What do you want to talk about?
So, actually, that's a pretty good transition. Burger and I have been playing the Sea of Thieves. Getting back into that.
Played it one time.
Yeah. Oh, we've been playing the shit out of it.
Yeah, we played it one time. We have not been playing it.
It's pretty nuts. Yeah. And, oh, God. There's too many angles to attack this from, and I think I chose the wrong one again. So, video games are pretty cool. This just struck me out of nowhere. I went to a holy shit. I went to a family wedding, and one of my friends from high school was there.
Holy fucking shit. God damn it.
And, oh yeah, this is definitely the best part. Yeah, this makes sense. Forget everything else here. I'm going to cut that.
No, please fucking don't.
Okay. Okay, so... I have a buddy.
I thought you were at a family's wedding. Why? What about a...
Well, no, I have he was at the wedding. That part doesn't even matter. Oh my god. Oh, that's why it was. Because I used to hang out with him all the time in like elementary school and all that. And then
So he's not a buddy then.
There's a big period. We were like besties, okay? And then we had a big period where we split up for some undisclosed reason. And what ends up happening is I fucking meet up with this dude again at this wedding. He was there for some reason. I guess he knew my family member. So that was pretty neat. I'm like, yo, it's that dude. And it just like flooded in all these these horrible memories of when we were kids. We used to play this Pirates of the Caribbean game. They had like this game on the computer, and it was like a MMO, kind of like WoW, like World of Warcraft and all that. But you're like pirates and shit. So you're running around, you're fucking killing skeletons and getting money and stuff. Pretty sick. You play anything like that?
Please continue with your story.
Just get this over with, Bird. I want to talk about something else. So what ends up happening, we're like younger. And I'm pretty sure Pirates of the Caribbean was always owned by Disney, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So because it was owned by Disney, they had like these super cringe Nazi kind of rules where you couldn't say like poo, darn, crap, anything like that. It was like very straight edge.
It sounds like your mom when I was at the campground with her.
Yeah. You had to be very PG-13. It's not even PG-13. It was
That's
like
not
G.
PG-13. That's like, rated G.
It's like G, yeah.
PG-13? Holy shit.
Yeah, PG-13, you could probably say holy shit.
You can say it pretty much everything, but fuck.
Yeah. Yep. So, with that in mind, we also, like, it was so dumb. So, me and my buddy would, like, literally always fucking play this stupid Pirate of the Caribbean game. Pirate of the Caribbean.
You and your buddy.
Me and my good buddy. And it was oodles of fun. And so what we would do is we'd like run around, and sometimes like this is a game where you can like there's millions of people playing. So there's like you're on your ship and there's fucking other motherfuckers everywhere. That's kind of like Club Penguin, right? You remember that stupid shit?
So, what you just explained didn't need you to go into more detail explaining.
So
you're on a map with a lot of people running around. Then you had to go and describe that very simple fact and then ask me if I knew about something that...
You know about that. I just explained, right? Yeah. So yeah. So Disney has to monitor, make sure nothing bad's being said to brainwash the children of America. So, me and my buddy, fuck.
Gosh, that's like the fifth fucking time you've said that.
Oh my god. So what we did is we would go around, we'd do shit, and then whenever we got angry, we'd actually like swear in the game. So like you type it out, it's like fuck or something, But then like we get in trouble when we say fuck, so we're like shit, we'll just do like easier stuff.
Got in trouble when we say fucks. We're like, shit.
Shit. Yeah. So then, like, what ends up happening is we're saying all this weird shit. And, like, my dad used to say, like, these weird sayings, I'm sure from, like, old movies. I can't remember any of them now, but it's, like, it's kind of like the kicking ass, taking name kind of like along those lines of stuff. So I'd say that. I'm like, yeah, dude, you're fucking, you're really giving her the beans, but PG-13 and I got in trouble for it. And then what ends up happening, me and my buddy, we go through this whole binge of just like cursing at people in this game. And finally Disney ratted on us, dude. They fucking emailed our parents.
Oh,
and they're like,
man.
This is the whole list of shit that they said. Like, it was some bad shit. And it was like, it wasn't even bad. Like for an 8-year-old, it was bad, right? But for us now, obviously, it's nothing to scoff at, or nothing to whatever, to fucking even get pissy over. And dude, I remember it was like literally the world fell apart. Like,
yeah.
I was crying and shit. Like, both of our families got together. Like, my mom and his mom got together. And they sat both of us down. They're like, Bert, and Bert's buddy, what were you guys doing on piratesofthecaribbean.com? They're like, oh, nothing. We're just hanging out, just talking stuff and all that. And then, like, it came down to it, and they're like, which one of you was doing this? Because it was, like, his account, right? But, like, I was playing. But I'm like, no, it was not me. Like, it was his account. Like, it was him. Like, it's all coming through his thing. And, like, he's like, no. He's crying. He's like, it was Bert. And I just would not let it go. I threw that motherfucker under the bus so goddamn hard. Because, like, the technicality, this is like the cunt Bert, I'm like, well, technically, he was the one playing, and I told him everything to say. So, really, I was filtering everything through him. All my dad's, like, dirty fucking jokes and shit. I had him type them all out, send them. And it was like, oh, God, it was bad. I should ask my mom.
You had your dad
remembers this.
Type it out and send it?
No, because, like, I used to watch my dad. My dad used to play, like, fucking Unreal Tournament.
That's not what I asked. You said I had him type it out and send it.
Yeah, I had my buddy type it out.
Okay, your buddy again. Yeah, so I asked you, did your dad type it out? And then you started talking about how you watched your dad. Like, you didn't answer the question and started talking about something that wasn't related. So, it was your buddy. I thought your dad was, like, fucking ponying 8-year-olds or something. And then he's like, on your mom's side, like, yeah, Bert, how could you say something like that?
My dad's really just, finger twiddling in his hair. Watching these two kids get fucking chewed out for it. Like, yeah. Dude, it was bad. Like, it was like a I don't know. It was a character building moment of my entire life.
Is this why you guys stopped talking?
Probably. I mean, I'm pretty sure we still hung out because, like, I remember in school, and so we'd be like, yo, remember Pirates of the Caribbean? Getting our fucking asses chewed out for being stupid online. That was so dumb, though. They literally had, like, a fucking Word document of all the
I
dumb
can't
shit we
believe
said.
Disney snitched.
They snitched hard as fuck. And they had, like, timestamps and shit. They're like, wait a minute, you were actually at his house when this happened. That's weird.
They were fucking snagging your IP.
Yeah, they fucking snagged our IP. They had time codes on when the fuck we sent shit. Because, like, there wouldn't have been any other reason, right? Because it's just his account. So, like, duh, this fucking dumbass just said shit. But no, they got me into it, too, because of the fucking time and shit. It was so dumb. And then he ends up getting banned or whatever. I think it was, like, so it's like Xbox Live, where you have to pay to play yearly, but it's like a subscription.
Sure.
So he just spotted or something, and in order to contest it to keep playing, because he got banned for fucking swearing and shit. It was, oh God. It was a whole thing. And it really just struck me the other day, like, wow, I was a real fucking piece of shit.
Still are, Bert. Nothing has changed.
I was waiting for that one, yeah. God, it was bad. Yeah, you haven't had any, like, I thought you've had teachers snitch on you. Yeah.
Well, I watched oodles and oodles amount of porn on the family computer.
Yeah. Good place to do it.
And never deleted my history.
Fucking A.
So, I had that happen where I sat down with my mom and dad and talked about my problem.
You have an addiction.
Yeah, no, I mean it was during times like when I was supposed to be babysitting, so I remember I would tell like my brother and sister like go upstairs, and I'll come up there in a little bit
and just lock them in their room. I know the trick.
Yeah, and then I just watch porn. I'm like, don't you dare come down either. Like I would say some weird like fucking, gosh, I sound like a pervy uncle. Gosh.
Oh,
but it was just me. It wasn't with my brother and sister.
Oh, very separate. Very separate.
No, there was a time when I watched porn at a buddy's house. Did I talk about that story with the naked mole rat and everything?
Oh my God. I don't think so.
Have I told you the story?
I don't think so.
Damn. Okay.
It might
So
come to me, but you're like, oh shit, here we go.
here we go. So I was at a buddy's house, an actual buddy. We were really good friends, and this kind of derailed it pretty hard. Oh boy. I don't know how old I was, maybe in 8th grade, 9th grade, 10th grade, somewhere around there. I think I was driving. So I was about 16.
Okay.
So I went over to his house, and it was me, him, and his grandpa. His grandpa was up. His grandpa was like some old Italian guy. He was pretty cool and everything.
Okay.
And they ordered pizza for us. And so they were going to go get it. And like, no, I'm just going to stay here. Knowing damn well I wanted to look at porn. So they're like, you sure? You can come with us. And I'm like, no, I'm gonna stay here. So
6 steps ahead.
Yeah. Yeah. And they let me stay there for some reason.
Wow.
Yeah. So after I got done exploring his older sister's bedroom, I grabbed an iPod Touch and looked up some porn and watched some dude just ram the shit out of this blonde.
Okay.
Did my due diligence and put it back and went about my day. Nothing happened. Nothing weird happened. So then my buddy comes like the next day or the next week and he says, all right, Burger. So my brother has an iPod Touch and I looked up his history and saw there was porn. And I immediately snitched on him and told my mom about it. Like, yo, look at it, my brother. He's looking up porn. And the brother just started freaking out. I swear to God, I didn't do it. And crying and everything. And the mom goes, what day was that on?
Okay.
And they said Monday or whatever. And like, yeah, that was the day Burger was here.
Mom was 2 steps ahead of you.
Yeah, literally. I was 3 steps ahead of them, but she was fucking 5 steps ahead of them.
Fuck.
So my buddy's like, so, yeah. And I'm like, oh my God.
This is
oh
incredible.
my God. So I said, no, dude, so here's what happened. I was watching the Discovery Channel. And they looked up. They were talking about naked mole rats, and they dig really fucking fast, dude. Seriously, look up some naked mole rat footage. You'll fucking see these fuckers dig. Completely making it up. So I typed in naked, and then all of a sudden, naked girls came up, and I was like, whoa! So I like threw the iPod, startled.
Ew.
And I ended up tapping the first link that popped up in Google when I threw the iPod. That's all it was. And my friend was like, okay.
Suspicious.
Okay.
He's still 2 steps behind you.
And then he comes back, I think, the next day, and he's like, yeah, no, my mom does not fucking buy it. And to this day, I still never admitted it to him. I haven't seen him in a long time. The weird thing is I actually hung out with him one other time at his house. Like, it was all water under the bridge. We were good to go. Everything was fine. We were good to go, and I ended up leaving early.
Doing it again.
Because,
I see.
yeah, he ended up watching it again. No, we were, him and I were kind of arguing, and we were in his closet, and I had a Nerf gun in my hand, and I turned the light off and shot it, and then I turned the light on, and he was fucking holding his eye, crying and shit, and told his mom that I shot him in the eye.
What a bitch.
And then she said, Burger, I think you need to go home.
That is awesome.
Yeah, so that's what happened, and we never hung out after that since I went home from his house. Never.
Damn.
No, you could say, I mean, it was. I was like, it was an accident. We were in a closet. The light was off. I just shot it and hit him in the eye. Dude, I purposely looked down that fucking barrel, closed my eye, lined it right up to his eye, turned the light off, and shot it.
Yeah, that's one of those things when you're like proud of it. You're like, no.
No, at first I tried to sell it off, but I'm like, yo, that was a pretty damn good shot.
A bit of a marksman, really.
Yeah. So,
shit.
that was the biggest thing that I can think of getting snitched on about. I just was really fucking retarded and never thought about clearing search history ever. So, yeah, don't ask me to commit a crime for you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna come to work the next day with blood all over me and everything.
What's the hamburger? Oh, nothing.
No,
Had
I
a burger
don't
on
fucking
my way
know.
in to work.
Yeah,
That's
just
nothing.
a messy sandwich.
That's blood, actually. Yeah, I broke my nose.
Mm-hmm.
Don't even fucking know.
There's bones in the sandwich and hit it against my face. And
Exactly. Fuck. No, that actually, I was just thinking of it. That kid who, my pirate story is actually, his mom was the one who I told I loved. So,
Yeah.
Yeah, I had a history with that family.
Gosh.
Fuck yeah.
Nice.
That was a good one. She made me one good sandwich. We went to the beach. She made me a fucking... I'm really thinking of it now. That's probably why I told her I loved her. She made me the best horseradish and roast beef sandwich of all time. From that day
That sounds like
forward.
the worst fucking thing you could make a
It's
child.
so good with barbecue sauce on it. Fuck. That shit was good. Changed my life, really. I claimed her as my second mother. Yeah.
That it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I just wanted to drop that one in there.
Cool. Yeah, they don't need any backstory either. So,
No.
yeah, I'm glad you didn't give it to them.
Uh-huh.
I do have a topic that I wanted to talk about from a while ago as well. Well, it was late at night. It was like at 2 a.m. And I'm like, yo, this is the funniest thing ever. So I gotta write it down, and it's really not that funny. So GBLF is
Great.
is just guys Bert loves the fuck. So that was it.
Dude, I do stupid shit like that all the time.
That's all. I mean, I'm glad you're able to make that relatable.
Yeah, it's so
Literally,
dumb.
it was like 2:07 in the morning. I'm like, yo, this is so funny. Wrote it down
that.
like almost a month ago now. Guys,
Wow.
Bert loves the fuck. It's like a MILF, but with guys and Bert.
TV.
Gosh.
I do shit like that in the shower. I'm like, fuck yeah, dude, that's gonna make me famous.
Mm-hmm.
And you look at it when you're like not sobered up, but sobered
Yeah,
up,
I
and you're
literally
like,
almost
"Ah."
deleted it the next morning. I'm like, why is that there?
Yeah.
Yeah. GBLF, guys, Bert loves the fuck.
There's a couple in there.
So
Not a ton, but
we were supposed to talk about this last week, but we forgot about that one show that I watched on Netflix that our chat was going to watch and check out.
mm-hmm.
It's a docu-series called The Most Hated Guy on the Internet.
Okay.
And I checked it out, finished it up, and wanted to talk about it. So, have you heard of the website isanyoneUp.com?
Nope.
Okay. Neither have I. So this was like back in 2010 to 2012, somewhere in there.
Okay.
And there was a website called isanyoneUp.com to where it was a revenge porn site to you could post nudes on it. Not just yours, but an ex's or
some
friends,
asshole, you know.
or so your girl sends you some pics, you just download them to your phone because she's kind of sexy, and you guys break up, and to get revenge on her, you post your nudes on Is Anyone Up?
I see.
Yeah, it's a really fucked up website.
Classic.
So they would also link Facebook pages to the nudes.
Oh, fuck. That's not cool.
And that's the part that's not cool. Thanks, Bert.
Well, if it's just a fucking... I mean, it's a victimless crime.
And sometimes you could match their phone numbers, their addresses. I mean, their Facebook, like it would be a screenshot of their Facebook, and their profile picture would be with them with their kids or something. So, I mean, nobody was safe. Teachers and fucking, I don't know, astronauts. I mean, it was a really huge website that people uploaded nudes to. The thing is there was no crime. There
That's
very technically
good.
was not a law saying you could not do this.
Fucking... Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, that needs to be changed.
Yep.
Like, oh, this
So,
isn't cool. It just takes
yeah.
one law person for to have it happen to, and they're like, yep, that's enough.
Yep. So, the website thrived and everyone knew about it, but they couldn't do anything about it because there was nothing illegal about it. So the guy that ran the site, his name is Hunter Moore, and I really cannot put into words of how much of a piece of shit this guy is. He's a Chad-looking douchebag, just fucking asshole of a guy. And you really just gotta watch the series to figure out what kind of person this guy is. I mean, we probably get a good picture for once you figure out what kind of website he runs, but he just goes to these huge parties and all of these people love him. Like, he's got a cult behind him and cults that will kill for him and do all of this stuff for him and everything, and they defend him left and right, and he's fucking everybody. He's telling you he's fucking everybody. He's like, yo, I'm Hunter Moore. I'm the guy that's fucking your girlfriend right now, and like all of that shit. And did not feel bad about what he was doing on anyone up, and just encouraged it and would literally laugh at people's disgrace and things like that. Like, you literally just have to watch that to figure out how much of a piece of shit he is.
Total scumbag.
Yeah, like a literal fucking scumbag. So the crazy thing is like there was a girl on there that they interviewed, and her name was Butthole Girl.
I wonder how you get a name like that.
Well, I'll tell you. So, she put something in her butthole.
Oh, that's probably all I need to know.
There you go. It was like a makeup thing in her ass, and then, so she was starting to circle around the internet, getting her fame done and everything like that, and then she was like on a Skype call with Hunter Moore, and he was recording the Skype call, and she didn't know that. Which, I mean, anybody that's listening, does that surprise you that this guy was secretly recording a conversation with a girl named Butthole Girl? She ended up inserting her entire fist into her ass.
Okay.
And you can see his reactions to when it's happening.
Oh, shit.
Yo! So, and then on the website, they like very much, it's like a humiliation website as well. So it's everyone just insulting you in the comments. So not only are your nudes up, but they're talking about how gross your tits are, how fucking ugly your face is, or how they're going to skull fuck your dead mother's body. And like, they're just saying the most fucked up shit, like what you said in Pirates of the Caribbean game.
Yep.
So, yeah, it's just a really amazing docu-series. It's like, I think there's 3 episodes in it or something like that. It was hard to watch. I mean, definitely made my tummy feel like it does right now.
Especially, yeah, the way you are with that kind of stuff. I feel like that would definitely be...
Yeah, this guy, he's just a
yucky.
piece of shit.
I mean, anybody really would get that reaction, but...
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's bad.
Yeah.
That's like real bad.
So the website ended up getting bought by some anti-bullying website, and they deleted it. And then Hunter Moore was talking about making Is Anyone Up 2. Yep. He was talking about making another one and how he's this changed man and everything like that. And he went on these talk shows saying it was bad and he felt bad about it, and when he really didn't. And one of the girls' mothers came on the show with him, and she was like, yeah, my daughter had a nude uploaded to this website, and she didn't send it to anybody. And Hunter's like, well, she probably did. She probably sent it to like a million other guys, but yeah. Like, said that to the mom, like to her fucking face. He ended up going to jail because he was hacking, not because of the website.
That's too far, yeah.
That's where they drew the line. So the girl's mom that I brought up, she ended up bringing Hunter Moore down. Like, that's kind of who the whole entire show was about, was the mom.
Oh, I see. From the perspective from the
pretty much
inside.
Yeah. So Hunter Moore, the mom had a daughter whose picture showed up on the site, and the mom, like my friend's brother, said, I didn't do that. Like, I didn't send that to anybody. I promise you that I didn't. The mom believed her. I wouldn't believe my kid. I'm like, yeah, okay.
Maybe it's just like Charlie. You're just taking pictures of, yourself in different angles and lights.
Yeah. So
Hunter comes in,
and that's what she was doing. Like, she was taking sexy pictures of herself in her bedroom, and then she didn't send it to anybody, and all she did was email it to herself because she didn't have enough room on her phone, she said. So she emailed it to herself, and she had a file on there called My Pics, and that was it. And all of a sudden, a picture from My Pics is going up on the website. So the FBI really looked into it and was literally able to like go into Hunter Moore's emails exchanges with the hacker and figure out where they were and everything like that. So let's just say if people wanted to find this Bert, they really fucking could.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Cringe people out there.
Yep. So
Too much.
luckily we're not doing anything this bad. We just call each other gay and say some bad words. Yeah. So, and they found that many women who had pictures that weren't sent to anybody were on the website.
Yeah,
Or if they did send it to somebody, that person didn't upload it or send it to anybody. So, yeah, they were literally hacking into people's accounts and putting pictures up with everything.
Damn.
And he only went to jail or prison for like 2 years, I think.
For potentially ruining people's lives.
Not potentially 100% ruining people's lives. Yeah. And, yeah, I mean, he's roaming the streets now. I guess we could get him on the pod if we wanted to.
Technically, yeah.
Don't really wanna. I thought he hung himself or he got murdered or something, or he went to jail for 50 years, but nope. Still alive and well. Apparently, they said he was banned from social media, like he cannot go on social media, but there's still... Like he has a Twitter now or something where he's tweeting. So his tweets were pretty insane as well, the documentary showed. But
I'm sure.
Yeah, so he's on a much tighter leash now with everything. But he was supposed to be in this documentary, but he backed out last second, I guess. And he said something like, yeah, I was going to do it, but they were too focused on telling everyone else's story and not my story. So he decided not to go on. Kind of a weird situation. If I see people are telling a story about me and I don't like what they're saying, then I'm going to go on and say something about it.
Yeah.
And if they don't put what I want in there, I'm still going to be in it. I'm still going to answer certain questions. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Secondly, you don't got a story to tell, dude. Like, you dug your own grave a long time ago. Legal or not, there is nothing okay about your website. And you literally laughed in everyone's faces for years until you got caught. So you did it for the money. You did it for the fame. You did it because you're an asshole. Okay? There's no other story to tell there. There's no deeper meaning to it. I guarantee he's going to say, yo, I was just trying to expose the evil that can be in humanity or something like that. Fuck you. You're not some big researcher that went to Harvard, asshole.
Yeah.
There's no story to tell there, Mr. Moore.
And even just giving him more screen time is exactly what he wants.
Yeah, well, but he didn't take it, though.
Yeah.
He didn't take it. He didn't do it. So would have loved to have seen him come on and be like, yo, these bitches are gay as hell. Yeah, so that was that. The most hated
what a guy
man on the internet. Oh.
What a piece of shit.
Definitely worth a watch.
And you said this is on
Netflix. You're not going to watch it, but
yeah, just for those who are curious.
Yeah, Everett is 100% not going to watch it.
Yeah.
The NFL just finished up their top 100 players of 2022.
Oh, yeah.
They just dropped 20 through 1. Who do you think got number 1?
No. I don't know.
What do you think of 2022, last season?
Oh, last season?
Mm-hmm.
They can't say Cooper Kupp, can they?
Well, let me read the list. Number 20, J.C. Jackson, cornerback for the Chargers. They just signed him. Number 19, Deebo Samuel. Deebo was not ranked at all in 2021. So he went from 0 to 19.
Damn.
Shaquille Leonard, linebacker for the Colts. Justin Jefferson, 17.
Wow.
He went from 53 to 17.
He's that close to Deebo?
Micah Parsons, 16.
The fuck?
Tyreek Hill, 15. Tyreek Hill was 15 last year. Trent Williams, 14. Josh Allen, 13. Derrick Henry, 12. Myles Garrett, 11. Here's the top 10. Ready?
Mm-hmm.
Number 10, we got Travis Kelce. Number 9, Jalen Ramsey. Number 8, Patrick Mahomes. Number 7, my boy, Devontae Adams. Number 6, TJ Watt. Number 5, Jonathan Taylor. Jonathan Taylor also went from not on the list to 5.
Mm-hmm.
Number 4, Cooper Kupp. Also went from not on the list to 4. Aaron Rodgers at 3. He was 3 last year.
Damn, okay.
Aaron Donald is number 2. He was number 2 last year. And the guy that is the number 1 player in the NFL, as voted on by other NFL players, he was number 7 last year. He moved up to number 1. Who do you think it is? There's a bunch of... I just named off 20 names, Bert.
I know. I know. Fuck. I can't think of anybody who...
Mr. Tom Brady was voted on as the number 1 player in the NFL of 2022. Huh. He didn't even make it to the Super Bowl.
I was going to say it's not Stafford because he won the bowl.
He didn't even make he wasn't even the MVP.
Yeah.
I think he led the NFL in passing yards and touchdowns or something like that, but I like Brady, I really do, but I'm pretty fucking shocked.
I'm tired of that old bastard.
That he made it to number 1.
Damn.
Congrats, Tom.
How far do they get in playoffs and all that? Do they do that good?
I think they... I don't think they made it to the championship. The NFC Championship. Let's see. NFC Championship 2022. Yep, that was the 49ers and the Rams. That's what I thought. So that means they made it to the divisional round. There's the bye week. There's the divisional. There's the championship. So I think they only had one playoff win last year.
Huh. So Brady lost it first team and so on. Damn.
Mr. Brady, congrats.
So how many years in a row has he been the MVP
row.
of the NFL?
Not 0, I think. In a row.
Well, wait, what's the difference between MVP, or is that basically MVP?
What?
Wait, you're saying Tom Brady was that MVP of 2022, or is that like a different stat?
No, I said he's voted on by his peers as the best player in the NFL. That's all it is.
Oh. Okay.
MVP is like a committee, like an Oscar.
Oh, it is. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Huh. So everybody's like, "Yo, we want Brady."
Yeah, what they do is they ask a bunch of like 1,000, 2,000 players to write down their top 20 players.
Uh-huh.
And then they, math it out, and on average, he was number 1 the most, I guess.
That's pretty sweet.
Yeah, he's won this back in like 2018 or something. So, just weird. Like when he won the Super Bowl and everything, he didn't get it.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's so weird.
I don't know. It's weird. Also, Warner Brothers files trademark for use of Big Chungus in video games.
What? He wasn't in that stupid new Smash game.
I think he might have been, but I don't remember.
Big Chungus.
I didn't play it very much.
Chubby.
He's just a big chungus of Bugs Bunny.
Yeah. So dumb. I thought it was just like a freeze frame of like, an animation where Bugs Bunny was chubbified.
I don't know.
Maybe not. I don't know. That's why.
Original video. Let's see what it is.
Original Big Chungus.
Yeah, Big Chungus so original video, it says.
So fucking stupid.
Yeah, this is really weird. It's not a freeze frame, but it is like a couple of seconds. Here, I'll send it to you.
Huh. See, that's what I figured. I just love how like there's so many people. It's kind of like that stupid thing they say where it's like, this is the most easy time to do surveillance on people because everybody has cameras in their pocket.
Mm-hmm.
So it's kind of like you have all these eyes like tearing apart all these stupid little fucking things. Like the only way you find Big Chungus like that is like if you're special.
Mm-hmm.
And you're just like fucking looking for stupid shit like that.
Yeah, no, I mean, you can check out the video. I sent it on Snap. It is like almost like a free shot. Freeze frame. I don't know why he got big. He like crawls out of a hole, turns around, gets big for a second, and then
I see.
It. Is that quick?
That's dumb. He does something silly. Okay, so okay, I see.
That's how it started.
God, that big that's good.
Mm-hmm. There might be more, but that was the original video.
What the fuck?
Where old Bugs gets thick as hell.
Oh, Bugs.
Yeah.
It's like Winnie and Bugs.
Not really, because they actually call him Bugs all the time. No one fucking calls Winnie the Pooh Winnie. They only call him Pooh.
Oh. Then maybe Pooh and Bugs.
Yeah, there you go.
I'm Pooh and Bugs. Okay.
Bugging some Pooh.
Yeah.
So Mel Blanc is the voice actor.
Mel Blanc. He's probably old, isn't he? He's probably.
Well, he died in 1989.
So yeah.
He was born. He was 81 when he died. Wow.
Fuck.
This motherfucker was active in the film studios from 1927 to 1989.
Fuck.
So
dude put in work.
He was literally working like when my great grandfather was born. Yeah, 1908.
That's ridiculous.
He was the actor for Mr. Bugs Bunny.
For Mr. Beast.
Bugs Bunny, Daffy Duck, Porky Pig, and other people from Looney Tunes, it looks like. Getting to know Mel Blanc.
There you go.
Now, the interesting thing is they've had so many actors play Bugs Bunny over time, but they all sound like exactly the same. But maybe it's because I'm not a Bugs Bunny fanatic. So
because I'm not an enthusiast, I can't.
Yeah, I can tell
the nuances.
It's like the guy that plays Jack Sparrow isn't Johnny Depp in Sieves.
Yeah, he doesn't do too bad. I mean, you can tell there's a difference.
Yeah, I was gonna say you can tell there's a difference though.
Yeah, but it doesn't like take you out of the experience, you know. Mm-hmm. That's always the worst. That's the one thing you want to avoid.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, don't ruin it for me.
Who's this asshole claiming to be Jack Sparrow?
Yeah, you ain't Jack.
You ain't Jack. Fuck you.
Hell out of here.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I was just like, there's no way the motherfucker that originally played Bugs he's still kicking.
Still kicking. Motherfucker was, voicing Bugs Bunny back in World War II.
Yeah, pretty much. If he was still alive, I think he would be
about
like 115 years old or something like that.
Yeah.
18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 50. Yeah, 115. Damn. Yeah, he ain't kicking.
Nope.
Yeah. It's always weird looking at like pictures or videos of people that are that old.
Yeah.
They look like just like a fucking bag of atoms. Just staring at the ceiling like, oh. Like,
yep. It's a weird one.
If they could talk, they're probably asking you to choke them to death. Please.
Yeah.
It's really weird, like, how bad your body drops off at a certain age. Like, I've seen people, like, in their 90s look good for their 90s or something. Mm-hmm. Yep. But as soon as you start seeing the oldest people in the world, they look like the fucking oldest people on the fucking planet.
Oh, yeah.
It's just like you age like fine wine all the way up to 100, and then 101, man, you're done.
Yep. The clock just fucking hits 12 and you're done.
Mm-hmm. Let's see who the oldest person in the world right now is.
Let's see if we can find their nudes.
Yeah, let's see if they will come on B&B. The oldest known living person is Lucille Randon of France, age 118 years old.
Not bad, not bad.
Okay, so it's a woman. Let's look at old Lucille Randon. She was a French nun, also known as Sister Andre. Getting to know Lucille Randon, the oldest person currently in the world. Dude, this is interesting. There is not a single person verified right now that was born in the 1800s. Every single possible person is like, there's not a single person that's alive before February 11th, 1904.
Damn.
That's crazy to think about.
1904. Yep.
Yeah, nobody before 1904 is still kicking, Bert.
Oh.
Yeah. So she is a French nun, so her nudes are probably going to be difficult.
But spicy. It'll be worth it. We'll have her.
Well, she's a nun, so she probably never took her clothes off.
Not in public.
No, ever. Showered with them on. Them nuns go hard, especially them French ones. Randon retired from full-time work in 1979 at 75. She continued to care for the elderly until she was 100 years old herself. She moved into a retirement home in October 2009. She is blind and has been wheelchair-bound since the early 2010s.
Shit.
So after the death of so-and-so in 2017, she became the oldest living person in France. When she turned 115, Pope Francis sent her a personal letter and blessed rosary. January 2021, she tested positive for COVID.
Damn, fucking Corvid.
Wow.
Kicked its ass, obviously.
Making her the oldest known survivor of the COVID-19 pandemic.
Fuck yeah.
She says that she's happy at her home, although wished to join her grandparents and brother in heaven. Not mom or dad.
Fuck them.
My grandparents and my brother. On her 118th birthday, she received a birthday note from so-and-so. On April, she became the world's oldest verified living person after the death of this person. She stated that she felt this was a sad honor, as she would be better off in heaven. However, she also expressed joy at being pampered by her family. She continues to enjoy chocolate and a glass of wine every day.
That's what a lot of people say, is chocolate's what keeps you chugging.
Mm-hmm.
I heard dark chocolate.
That's crazy. So she hasn't even been the oldest woman that long. It's of April of this year.
Damn.
Yeah.
Well, here's to you.
Here's to you, Lucille. Come on, B&B sometime.
Get 'em, Lucy.
Boy, she looks rough in these pics.
Fuck.
I'm not trying to pick on her, I swear, but, like, look at this shit. She's very much alive in that picture, Bert. But you wouldn't
That's
be...
what they want you to think.
You very much wouldn't guess that, though, just by looking at her.
Let's see. Okay. Jesus Murphy. God damn.
Here's another one.
Okay.
Like,
Okay.
this woman just looks like she's begging to just die.
Golly. Survives Corvid.
Yeah, she's like, yay, finally.
Finally. Well, for those of you too busy to look at the visual portion of the pod,
just look up oldest living person.
yeah,
That's it.
Or imagine
You'll
like
see
one
these
layer of
pictures
skin
here.
wrapped around a fucking bowling ball.
Yeah, damn.
You're fine.
Yeah, she's looking rough. Oh, this is cool. I'm just looking through these pictures, and then there's just a random picture of Teddy Roosevelt.
Okay.
Teddy
Old
wasn't the
TR.
oldest, was he? Yeah. Old TR. Good old Teddy.
What the fuck?
Yeah, that's cool.
Okay, cool.
Well, let us know when Lucille dies, guys.
Yeah, we're probably gonna forget, but
Keep her chugging. You're going to be like, yo, Lucille died. I'm like, who the fuck is that?
damn. I can't believe you don't remember, man.
None of our guests have died.
That's good. You can't.
I know
say
the
same
official
about a lot of other
podcast.
pods.
Yeah. I think the official podcast.
2 or 3 hit the dust.
Yeah, I know.
Questionably.
I know that one guy that called Charlie like a conspiracy theorist or whatever. He died, and supposedly John McAfee died.
Supposedly.
And I think there was one other one that
Allegedly.
I can't remember.
Yeah.
So, got a long fortune here if you come on B&B.
Hell yeah.
I'd like to say that I think some guests don't post stuff anymore. So
we killed them.
yeah, we killed their careers, but your life will be good.
Yeah. Arguably better, really.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Yeah.
seriously. So come on the B&B pod. We'd love to have you.
Mm-hmm. The fountain of life.
So, anyways, guys, we're going to wrap it up here before I fucking pass out. So, I'm going to wrap it up. Thank you for listening to this episode of the Burt and Burger Podcast. We're just trying to bring a little bit of the family element to the podcast world. And don't forget, guys, it's just comedy. Calm down, pussies.
Chill, guys, chill.
Chill, fuck. Other than that, we'll be streaming soon. and then we will see you all in the next episode. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.
See you later.